all of us look forward to having some alone time at night to get cozy and sleep after a long day. The human nervous system leans highly on sleep, so it is a must, but how much do you really know about sleep and sleeping? For something that plays such a critical role in our lives, it's incredible how little we know about it. You'd think the research behind something we spend years of our lives doing would be pretty well established by now, but it's not. Sleep is incredibly mysterious, but still essential to your health and well-being. This is your sign to manage your sleep hours, which you will do after hearing these 30 sleep facts. We promise you'll learn something new if you finish the video. First one being, lack of sleep means that you're likely to be hungrier as levels of leptin, which is a hormone your adipose tissue/body fat releases. The hormone helps your body maintain your normal weight on a long-term basis. It does this by regulating hunger by providing the sensation of satiety. You may want to manage your sleep schedule if you're trying to lose weight. You can expect yourself to fall asleep in 10 to 15 minutes at night. If you fall asleep virtually as soon as your head hits the pillow, that'd mean that you're likely sleep deprived. Some people rather sleep alone even if they're married. 1 in 4 married couples sleep in separate beds. Are you one of them? Let us know! Good news, you can lose over a pound of weight while you sleep from exhaling. Humans apparently burn some of your calories while sleeping too. You still have hope. Unlike farts, it's impossible to sneeze while sleeping. Your brain selectively filters out noises that might wake you up as you sleep, specifically those that don't suggest you're in danger. Scientists still have not discovered why we sleep. Researchers have been able to measure brain waves and find out a little bit about what is going on in our brains, but they still don't know why sleep is necessary for humans. Finding it hard to get out of bed in the morning is a real condition called dysania, which is associated with clinomania, which is an obsession with or profound desire for staying in bed. It may signal a nutritional deficiency, depression, or other problems. The term is not widely recognized, but make sure to seek help if you're experiencing these symptoms, depression or anxiety. The perfect nap, according to researchers, lasts for 26 minutes. Does it sound sufficient to you? Let us know if you're guilty of napping the whole afternoon. Sleeping in 2 segments was normal in the 17th century. People would get up in the middle of the night for an hour or 2 and read, pray, be intimate, or socialize with others. Humans can sleep with their eyes open. Only a physician can truly tell if someone is awake or asleep. When you move to a higher altitude, it's likely you will experience sleep disruptions for a while. In fact, higher the altitude, the more significant the sleep disruption. Research suggests that this is caused by lower oxygen levels and changes in your respiration. The good news is that you will probably adjust to the new altitude in a couple of days. Research shows that shift work puts people at an increased risk for a variety of chronic illnesses, including cardiovascular and gastrointestinal diseases. The human never fully adjusts to the altered schedule shift work requires. Somnophobia is a real thing, which means the fear of falling asleep. Taking sleeping pills for insomnia that occurs as a normal part of grieving can disrupt this natural process of sleep. 85% of police officers, 80% of regional pilots, and 48% of air traffic controllers fall asleep while working, according to recent research. One of our biggest sleep distractions is 24-hour internet access. Not a new one, right? Being too hot can keep you awake. You might have seen or experienced fever-related struggles to sleep. Well, that's because your body temperature needs to decrease slightly for you to fall asleep. Also, if it's too hot in your environment or specifically in your room, it can prevent you from sleeping. Drinking coffee before bed delays your internal body clock by 40 minutes. Adults who get less than 7 hours of sleep per night on a regular basis are more likely to have diabetes, asthma, or cancer. Research shows you'll sleep better during a new moon and worse during a full moon, although the reasons are unclear. According to research, morning people are more likely to be successful in their careers. Humans are the only mammals that can delay sleep willingly. Over 70 million Americans, 22%, suffer from some kind of sleep disorder. Of those, over 60% have a chronic sleep disorder. Snoring is a common problem for both men and women. In fact, about 40% of men and 24% of women are habitual snorers. Are you one of them? Find out if it's related to a more significant problem. If you have a partner that snores, you're losing an average of 1 hour of sleep per night and being woken up about 20 times. Sleep disruption caused by working nights is even classified as a potential cause of cancer by the World Health Organization. Patients with erectile dysfunction, ED, are twice as likely to suffer from sleep apnea, which is a serious sleep disorder in which breathing repeatedly stops and starts. The main types of sleep apnea are obstructive sleep apnea, OSA, which is the more common form that occurs when throat muscles relax and block the flow of air into the lungs. Central sleep apnea, CSA, which occurs when the brain doesn't send proper signals to the muscles that control breathing. Treatment-emergent central sleep apnea, also known as complex sleep apnea, which happens when someone has OSA diagnosed with a sleep study that converts to CSA when receiving therapy for OSA. If you think you might have sleep apnea, see your healthcare provider. Treatment can ease your symptoms and might help prevent other complications. Getting back to facts, did you know that lack of sleep can affect your memory as sleep triggers changes in the brain that solidifies memories? Last but not least, 3 of the most significant world disasters were caused to some extent by sleep deprivation, including the Challenger space shuttle disaster and the Chernobyl nuclear meltdown. What do you think about these facts? Were you surprised by some of them? Did you learn anything new? Are you planning on changing anything about your sleep habits based on these facts? While it's unlikely that we will ever know everything there is to know about sleep, it does help to keep the learning so we can work on improving the quality of our sleep so we can live a healthier, better life. If you're among the 70 million Americans not sleeping well, it's time to get to the bottom of your sleep problems. Don't forget to subscribe to see more from this channel, and we'll hopefully see you soon in the next one.